Hi guys, today I want to show you how you remove the carburetors on the V-star 650. Whether it's a custom or classic model, it doesn't make any difference. It's the same thing. So this is how you start. First we're going to take the gas tank off. To speed up the process, I already got a lot of the screws off. So first we're going to remove this a speedometer. There's 3 screws right here. We're going to lift this up, and don't be worried about pulling on it a little bit harder because the speedometer cable is holding it up. And we're going to undo the speedometer cable right here. That should go just by hand. If you need pliers just to crack this nut loose over here. Once you get the nut loose, you get a little more space to work. Then we disconnect these 2 connectors. You can't put them back the wrong way because each one is a little bit different. Once your speedometer is disconnected, you will have the connectors and the cable sticking out here. Don't worry about that. And we're gonna move back here. There's a 1 bolt right down here. Take that off, and another one is on the opposite side. But on your bike, you will have this over there. So once you take the bolt off, the choke cable will just fall off to the side. Next, you will need to disconnect your petcock. Don't forget to shut it off to the off position and disconnect the line. Once your fuel line is disconnected, you just grab the gas tank, pick it up in the back, and slide it towards the back. Next thing we're going to remove is our air boxes. There's 2 air boxes on this motorcycle. One that you can always see, and the other one is under the tank, and it's connected with this large rubber connector piece. You have a 5mm Allen heads. And there you go. Airbox number 1 is off. To remove this other airbox, first we gotta loosen up clamps that are on the top of the carburetors. One is over here, one is over here. Loosen those. You don't have to take them all the way out, just crack them loose, and then this airbox will lift up. The other thing you gotta loosen up is this hose right here. We're just gonna slide that down, pick it up, and there shouldn't be anything holding this airbox down anymore. As you see, the rubber connector is here, so I can move that out easy. What I'm gonna do is disconnect my fuel line. It goes right to this corner of the carburetor. I don't have a clamp on it. Just like I said, I'm trying to speed this video up. So my fuel line is disconnected. Then we have 2 clamps down here, one here and one here. Next thing, we have 2 connectors we have to undo, electrical connectors. One is over here, and the other one is directly on the carburetor. You have to press this pin in on this side right there. You press this in, and they'll release this connector. So next thing we gotta do are cables. We have a choke cable. Slip the cable off. Just leave that over here aside. Next we're gonna loosen these 2 10mm nuts to get off our throttle cables. We're gonna slip them off the grooves and just hang them to the side. Don't do anything else right now. Now there shouldn't be anything to hold them in anymore. We're gonna pop them out of the intakes, slide them up, and now much easier to disconnect our throttle cables. Okay guys, our carburetor is off the bike. Not so bad, pretty easy job. I recommend you always cover your intake manifolds with the rag while you work on your carburetors. You never know, something could fall into the engine and make a big mess. So anyway, check my other video for taking these carburetors apart. I really appreciate you watching. Subscribe to see more helpful videos. Thanks, have a good one.